My name's Heather, and long story short, I met my husband who's in the military, and he was stationed not far from Marietta, California, and so we decided to live here. And I knew the first thing I wanted to do when I moved here was to find a church home. And I also knew that I wanted to go back to school. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I thought I would either do ministry or special effects makeup. Thankfully, God decided to put me here at Centerpoint because I started hearing about Centerpoint School of Ministry. And at first I was wondering if they would let someone come in who was a little older, who had children, was married. I thought maybe it was for just young adults. And they were very welcoming and they were very accommodating for my needs as a mom and a wife. And it made me feel very welcomed. I knew that I always wanted to work with young people. I've always had a heart for youth and young adults, and I just really needed to equip myself so that I could be a good leader. I've had experience in the past, but experience can only take you so far, and having that extra knowledge that they give to you here at Centerpoint School of Ministry was really helpful for me to learn how to better handle young adults and youth, which can be quite tricky sometimes. If you want to go to a school where your gifts are going to really be able to shine, or maybe you'll discover gifts you never even knew you had, Centerpoint School of Ministry is a school for you, because this school will help you to find the confidence you need to go forward in what you want to do. And they will work with you no matter where you're at educationally. Like, I hadn't been in school in a really long time, but it didn't matter because the staff at Centerpoint School of Ministry come alongside you where you are at, and they'll work with you where you're at. I really love the community that we built at Centerpoint School of Ministry. The staff models love very well, and it was very contagious. How they championed us, we ended up turning around and championing each other, and it became a really safe place to be yourself, to be vulnerable, to share your heart. And I've never experienced an environment quite like it, where you are extremely safe, where you are extremely valued, and where people love you where you're at. And we were able to, because of this community of love and safety, able to step into new things and get up in front of each other and share our hearts without fear of persecution or anything like that. We were able to share who we were and be vulnerable, and it allowed us to really grow more as a group and as individuals. And that's a really unique quality that I've never seen anywhere else. Coming up for me next, I'm going to be going into second year. I really want to be focused on young adults, mainly building a small group culture. I believe that when we are in small groups, we're able to thrive more because we are being fed. I believe if you want to serve, you should be in a small group. And I'm really excited what Centerpoint is doing to help me accomplish my dreams of helping to build the small group community. What I'm leaving with that I didn't have when I came in would be confidence and a new ability to believe in myself. I'd been on a really rough road before I got to where I was, before I met my husband. And I wasn't sure if my life was just going to be me trying things and failing, or starting things and not finishing. But because I was so championed and encouraged, I was able to accomplish more than I ever thought I could do or was possible. So I'm really excited to go forward in confidence that I'm who I am meant to be. And that is a huge gift that I don't know how I could ever say thank you enough for. My name's Heather. To find out more about Centerpoint School of Ministry, click on the link below.